శ్రీ ముత్తవరపు వెంకటేశ్వరరావు కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ 2008 లో స్థాపించిన కళాశాలలో MBA, NAC A గ్రేడ్ మరియు ISO సర్టిఫికేషన్ సాధించిన మొట్టమొదటి కళాశాల శ్రీ ముత్తవరపు వెంకటేశ్వరరావు కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ త్వరలో అటానమస్ కాబోతోంది. 2014లో ISO గుర్తింపు, 2015లో రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వంచే A గ్రేడ్, 2016లో NAC A గ్రేడ్, ఇప్పుడు NBA సాధించిన సంస్థ శ్రీ ముత్తవరపు వెంకటేశ్వరరావు కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ.
So in the last class, we discussed about the mean square error. So it is the expression for mean square error. Mean square error is calculated as epsilon is equal to 1 by t2 minus t1 integral t1 to t square t dt minus of c1 square k1 plus c2 square k2 plus c3 square k3 plus up to cn square kn. This is the expression for mean square error. After that, we are doing some problems. So this is the problem already discussed in our last class. This was discussed in our last class. So how the time can be shifted, time shift either right side or left side. So if it is x of t minus 2, the same waveform can be shifted towards right side by 2 units. So here this can be calculated by using the straightforward method. As we already know about this method, straightforward method, here we will mentioning the transient points first. After mentioning the transient points, we can find out the points in the resultant map. So like this, we can find out the x of t minus 2, x of t plus 2, x of 2t plus 2, etc. So like this, these problems are also we can do the same problems. We can do these problems also by using the same straightforward method by mentioning the transient methods. Suppose this is we have to find out x of t plus 2. X of t is already given. This is x of t. X of t function is this one. By using straightforward method, we can find out x of t plus 2 also. So a, b, c, d and e. So first of all, you have to mention the transient points a, b, c, d and e. So after that, how to calculate a in the x of t plus 2? T plus 2 should be equated to a value. T plus 2 should be equated to a value is minus 1. So t plus 2 equal to minus 1 or t equal to minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. So in the x of t plus 2, it will start from minus 3. Like this, we will get x of t plus 2. So in the same manner, we can find out the x of 2 minus t by 3 also. Okay. So next we will see the modifications of independent variables. How the independent variable will be modified. So suppose if you take the continuous time signals, here the independent variable x of t is there. It will be modified as x of minus t. How to get x of t as x of minus t? So by putting the mirror in this in between these two, we will get the reflected image. X of minus t is nothing but the reflected image of x of t. So this is the mirror image of the x of t. So here x of t can be modified as x of minus t. Similarly, time scaling means time, it can be expanded or compressed. So x of t is the given signal here. X of t is the given signal. X of 2t, if you take x of 2t, it is a compressed one, time compressed signal. So x of t can be modified as x of 2t. Similarly, x of t can be modified as x of t by 2. If it is modified as x of 2t, then the signal will be compressed. If it is modified as x of t by 2, then it will be expanded. How to get these signals? By using the straightforward method. We can get these signals. Okay. So suppose here these 3 transient points. Locate the you mentioned the 3 transient points a, b, c. A is minus 2, b is 0, c is 1 here. How to get x of 2t? 2t, first 2t equal to minus 2 or t equal to minus 1. So it will starts from minus 1. Similarly, 2t equal to 0 or t equal to 0. 2t equal to 1 or t equal to 0.5. Like this, we will get the compressed image. Similarly, expanded image t by 2 equal to minus 2 or t equal to minus 4. So it will starts from minus 4. Similarly, next t by 2 equal to 0 or t equal to 0. Next t by 2 equal to 1 or t equal to 2. So like this, this signal can be expanded. Similarly, time shifting, it can be shifted towards right side or left side by 2 units. Here x of t by x of t minus 2 and x of t by x of t plus 2. If it is x of t minus 2, it can be shifted towards right side along the x-axis by 2 units. Actually, in actual waveform x of t, it starts at minus 2. It will be shifted towards right side by 2 units, minus 2 to minus 1, 1 unit, minus 1 to 0, another unit. So it will be shifted towards right side by 2 units. The waveform, the shape of the waveform will not change. Only thing is, it can be shifted either towards right side or towards left side by given units. So in the next one, it is given as x of t plus 2, x of t plus 2. So initially x of t plus 2, t plus 2 equal to minus 2 or t equal to minus 4, t plus 2 equal to 0, t equal to minus 2, t plus 2 equal to 1, t equal to minus 1. So it can be shifted towards left side by 2 units, 1 to 0 1 unit, 0 to minus 1 another unit. So it can be short, it can be shifted towards left side along the x-axis by 2 units if it is x of t plus 2. In the same manner, the discrete time signal can be also shifted. So here, the coming to the discrete time signal, dt signal, here the dt signal x of n can be modified as x of minus n, that is time reversal property. In time reversal property, x of n, so by putting the mirror in the in between these two, we'll get mirror image. So mirror image or reflected image, mirror image, or it is also called as mirror image or reflected image. So x of n can be reflected as x of minus n. So here it is given as x of n equal 2 power n. So here it is located at minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay. So initially x of n equal to 2 power minus n. So here 0, 1, 2 values are there. So x of 0 equal to 2 power 0, that is 2 power 0 is 1. Okay. Similarly, x of 1, that is 2 power 1, that is 2. X of 2, that is 2 power 2, that is 4. X of minus 1, x of minus 1 is 2 power minus 1, that is 1 by 2. X of minus 2, that is 2 power minus 2, that is 1 by 4, like this. So here x of minus n, here we are calculating x of minus n. So by putting 0 at here, x of minus 0, that is 2 power minus 0, that is 0. Okay. 2 power minus 0, that is 1. 2 power 0 is 1. Next, x of minus 1. X of minus 1 means we will get 1 by 2 at here. X of minus 2. X of minus 2 equal to 2 power minus 2, that is 2 power. 2 power minus 2 is 2 power, that is minus 1 by 4. Okay. So here this is x of minus n. So here the formula is also 2 power minus n. So if you put 2 at here, 2 power minus 2, that is 2 power, that is 2 power minus 2 is 1 by 4. Like this side also 2 power minus 1, that is 2 power 1, that is 2. 2 power minus 2, 2 power minus of minus 2, 2 power 4, that is 4. Like this, we will get the same waveform. So it can be reflected. This is the mirror image of x of n equal to 2 power n. Next, coming to the time scaling. Time scaling means it includes time compression or time expansion. This is the given waveform. So there is a lot of difference between the continuous time waveform and discrete time waveform. Discrete time waveform can be represented like this only. Why? Because the continuous waveform is it is a continuous waveform. It is continuous from minus infinity to infinity. There is no end. But here in discrete time waveform, the continuous waveform can be can be frozen for some time, and it can be divided into equal intervals of time. That's why it will appear like this. So this is the x of n equal to 2 power n compression x of 2n, x of n by 2, x of 2n equal to replace n by 2n, so it is equal to 2 power 2n, 2 power 2n. So by substituting these values in this expression, so we will get the waveform like this. So this is the compressed waveform that is denoted by x of 2n, and expanded waveform is x of n by 2. So replace n by 2. So we will get 2 power n by 2. So we will get the expanded waveform like this. Next, like this, x of n is modified like this. X of n is modified as x of 2n and x of n by 2. And coming to the time shifting property, x of n is given as 2 power n. So it can be shifted towards right side, or it can be shifted towards left side. So if it is shifted towards right side by 2 units, then it is denoted by x of n by n minus 2. If it is shifted towards left side by 2 units, then it is denoted by x of n plus 2. Only thing is we have to substitute n in the place of n by n minus 2 in the place of n by n plus 2, so that we will get the waveforms like this. So if you take x of n minus 2, it will be shifted towards right side by 2 units, minus 2 to minus 1 and minus 1 to 0, 2 units. These 2 units can be shifted here. So in the original waveform, it starts from minus 2 to 2, but in this modified waveform, it starts from 0 to 4. So it can be shifted towards right side by 2 units, minus 2 to minus 1, 1 unit, and minus 1 to 0, another unit. Next, coming to the x of n plus 2. X of n plus 2 means it can be shifted towards left side by 2 units. 2 to 1, 1 unit, 1 to 0, another unit. It can be shifted towards left side by 2 units. Like this, by substituting these values in the above expression, we will get the waveform like this. And coming to the x of 4 minus n, how to find this problem? This is the given waveform, discrete time waveform. X of n is given like this. How to get x of 4 minus n? How to get x of 4 minus n? So 4 minus n is equal to, initially it starts at minus 1 and ends at 4. So it is 1 at minus 1. So 4 minus n equal to minus 1, or minus n equal to minus 1 minus 4 minus 5, or n equal to 5. See, n equal to 5 initially. Next, 4 minus n equal to 0, or minus n equal to minus 4, or n is 4. Okay, here also its value is 1. Next, 4 minus n is 1, minus n equal to minus 1 minus 4, that is minus 3, so n equal to 3. Next, 4 minus n is 2, so minus n equal to minus 2, or n is 2. Next, 4 minus n is 3, n equal to 1 here. Then 4 minus n equal to 4, then n is 0. So from 5 to 1, here the amplitude is 1, and at 4 the amplitude is half. So like this, the waveform can be shifted. Okay, next we have to find out x of n into u of 2 minus n. So u of n is given as u of n is given like this. So how to define u of n? Unit function, unit step function. U of n equal to 1 for n is greater than or equal to 0. U of n equal to 1 for n is greater than or equal to 0. We have to find out u of 2 minus n first. So this is u of 2 minus n. Okay, u of 2 minus n, and x of n. X of n is given in the earlier one. This is x of n. This is x of n. This is u of 2 minus n. So x of n multiplied by u of 2 minus n. By multiplying these two waveforms, we will get the resultant waveform. X of n multiplied by u of 2 minus n. X of n multiplied by u of 2 minus n. So here this is x of n, and this is u of 2 minus n. It starts from minus 2 to plus 2, it starts from -1 to +4. So at -2 its value is 1. At -2 its value is 0. So 1 into 0, 0. So in the resultant waveform at -2 its value is 0. And here at -1 its value is 1. At -1 its value is also 1. 1 into 1, 1. So at -1 its value is 1. At 0 it is 1. At 0 it is also 1. So 1 into 1, 1. At 0 its value is 1. At 1 its value is 1. At 1 its value is also 1. 1 into 1 it is 1. At 2 its value is 1. At 2 its value is also 1. 1 into 1 multiplied by 1, 1. At 2 in the resultant waveform we will get at 2 its value is 1. At 3 its value is 0. At 3 its value is 1. 0 into 1, 0. At 3 its value is 0. At 4 its value is 0. At 4 its value is 1 by 2. 0 into 1 by 2, 0. So at 4 also its value is 0. So this is the resultant waveform, resultant discrete time waveform, that is x of n multiplied by u of 2 minus n. Like this we can find out these we can do this problem also. Here x of n minus 1 multiplied by delta of n minus 3. X of n minus 1. So already x of n is this one. X of n is this one. X of n minus 1 means it can be shifted towards right side by 1 unit. So in x of n it starts from -1 to 4. In x of n minus 1 it starts from 0 to 5. Is it not? See here. It starts from 0 to 5. These amplitudes will not change. Okay, it starts from 0 to 5. And what is delta of n minus 3? The impulse function. Delta of n is impulse function. Delta of n impulse function. How to define the delta function? Delta function, it is a delta of t exists only at t equal to 0. At t equal to 0, its value is 1. That is delta function. But here it is a delta of n minus 3. It is shifted towards right side by 3 units. 1, 2, 3. So at 3 its value is 1. So this is delta of n minus 3. Remaining all values, at all values its value is 0. And it is x of n minus 1. So this x of n minus 1 will be multiplied by delta of n minus 3. Okay, it starts from 0 to 5 and it exists only at 3. Remaining all values it will be 0. So remaining all values can be multiplied with this one. So at 0 its value is 1, but at 0 its value is 0. 1 into 0, 0. 1 at 1 its value is 1. At 1 its value is 0. So 1 into 0 again 0. At 2 its value is 1 and at 2 its value is 0. 1 into 0, 0. At 3 its value is 1 and at 3 its value is also 1. 1 multiplied by 1 we will get 1 in the resultant sketch. At 4 its value is 1 and at 4 its value is 0. So 1 into 0, 0. At 5 its value is 1 by 2 and at 5 its value is 0. 1 by 2 into 0, it is 0. So like this we can sketch the resultant. Okay, this is the x of n minus 1 multiplied by delta of n minus 3. Next problem is find the even and odd part of the given continuous time signal x of t. So x of t is given as a triangular waveform. It is given like this. It is a triangular waveform. X of t, its amplitude is 1. It is in between 0 and 2. It starts from 0 and ends at 2. Okay, we have to find out the even part of this waveform as well as odd part of this waveform. By adding these two, we will get the complete waveform. Okay, by adding even part and odd part, even part plus odd part is nothing but complete waveform. Okay, so first of all, we will find out the even part. After that, we will find out the odd part, and we add the resultant so that we will get the original waveform. Okay, first of all, we will find out the even part. So how to find out the even part of x of t? By using the formula x of t equal to half of x of t plus x of minus t. What is x of minus t? It is nothing but a time reversal of x of t. So first of all, we'll draw the x of t waveform. X of t is this one. So x of t, its amplitude is 1. It is varying from 0 to 2. So from this, we'll draw the or we will sketch the x of minus t, that is reflected image or mirror image x of minus t. X of minus t is complete, it will appear at the left side of the graph. So it is x of minus t. So by adding these two, x of t and x of minus t, we will get the waveform like this. This is x of t and this is x of minus t. We are adding it here. And now divide this addition. So divide this addition by 2. Half of x of t plus x of minus t. Half means we are halving the amplitude. Here amplitude is 1. Here amplitude is 1. By halving this amplitude, we will get 0.5. So here the only thing is amplitude will be halved, so that it is the even part of the given waveform. Coming to the odd part of the waveform. So how to find out the odd part of the waveform? Odd part of the waveform is calculated by using the formula. So odd part of x of t equal to half of x of t minus x of minus t. Here also we are calculating the mirror image of x of t, but it will be subtracted from the original image and it will be halved. So odd part of x of t is equal to half of x of t minus x of minus t. So first of all, we will find out the mirror image of x of t. This is a mirror image of x of t, and after that it will be subtracted from x of t. So this is x of t and this is x of minus t. Minus of x of minus t is, it is the inverted version of x of minus t. So x of minus t minus of x of minus t, and this is x of t. Okay, so and this will be halved. Now this will be halved. So halved in the sense amplitude will be halved. So this is here the original amplitude is 1, it is 1. So it will be halved means it is 0.5. It will become 0.5. And here also the amplitude will be halved means it will become 0.5. Okay. So this is the odd part of our given signal. So this is even part of our given signal. By adding these two, we will get the original signal. So by adding these two, in the sense this is the reflect x of minus t with amplitude 0.5. This is also minus of x of minus t with amplitude 0.5. This waveform and this waveform will get cancelled. After that, this is the x of t with amplitude 0.5 and x of t with amplitude 0.5. These two will be added, so that we will get x of t with amplitude 1. So that this is the original sketch of x of t. So first of all, we have to find out the even part of x of t and then find out the odd part of x of t. By adding these two, we will get the resultant as the original waveform. Okay, is it clear? Okay. Next, coming to the discrete time signals. So here discrete time signal is given. This is the discrete time signal. Here also we have to find out the even part and odd part of discrete time signal x of n. Even and odd part of discrete time signal x of n, which is given by x of n like this. So it is varying from -1 to +3 like this. So in the same manner of the above problem, here also we have to find out the even part first and odd part next. So by finding the even part and by finding the odd part, we will get the resultant vectors like this. By adding these two, we will get the resultant as the original image. So first of all, we will find out the even part. So how to get the even part of the signal? By using the formula half of x of n plus x of minus n. X of n is this one. X of minus n is its a reflected image. Its reflected image is like this. So we will get the reflected image. We have to. This is the reflected image. This is the reflected image. This is the original image. By adding these two, so at -4 its value is -1. At -4 its value is 0. That's why -1 plus 0 -1. So at -3 its value is +2. At -3 its value is +2. At -3 its value is -1. 2 minus 1, 1. Its value is 1. So at -2 its value is +2. At -2 its value is 1. So plus 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. Like this. At minus 1 its value is 1, and at minus 1 its value is 2. 2 plus 1 plus 3. And 0 its value is 1, and 0 its value is 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2. At 1 its value is 2. At 1 its value is 1. 2 plus 1, 3. At 2 its value is 1, and at 2 its value is 2. 2 plus 1, 3. At 3 its value is minus 1, and at 3 its value is 2. 2 minus 1, 2. At 3 its value is minus 1, and at 3 its value is 2. 2 minus 1, 1. And at 3 and at 4 its value is 0, and at 4 its value is minus 1, so it is minus 1. This is x of n plus x of minus n. By halving this x of n plus x of minus n, it will become like this. So minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 3 by 2, 2 by 2, that is 1, 3 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, and it is minus 1 by 2. So this is even part of our given signal. Then in the same manner, we'll find out the odd part of our signal. So x of n already there, x of minus n is also there. So it can be subtracted from x of n first. So it can be subtracted. So here at 4, at minus 4 its value is minus 1, and at minus 4 its value is 0. Minus 1 minus 0, it is minus 1. And at minus 3 its value is 2, and at minus 3 its value is minus 1. 2 minus of minus 1, 2 plus 1, that is 3. Okay, and at minus 2 its value is 1, and at minus 2 its value is 2. 2 minus 1, 1. And at minus 1 its value is 1, and at minus 1 its value is 2. 1 minus 2, minus 1. At 0 its value is 1, and at 0 its value is 1. 1 minus 1, 0. And 1 its value is 2, and at 1 its value is 1. 2 minus 1, 1. And at 2 its value is 1, and at 2 its value is 2. 1 minus 2, minus 1. And at 2 and at 3 its value is minus 1, and at 3 its value is 2. Minus 1 minus 2, minus 3. So at 4 it is 0, and 4 it is minus 1. 0 minus 1 minus 1 plus 1, like this. So it is x of n minus x of minus n, and it will be halved, so that we will get the value at minus 4 minus 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, 0, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. By adding, this is the entire odd part of our given signal. By adding these two, we will get the resultant one. That resultant one should be exact same of the original signal. So at minus 4 its value is minus 1 by 2. Here minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 plus minus 1 by 2, minus 1. At 3 it is 1 by 2, and at minus 3 it is 3 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2, 4 by 2, that is 2. And minus 2, 3 by 2. And here minus 2, 1 by 2. 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2, 4 by 2. Okay, that is 2. And at 1 minus 1 it is 3 by 2, and minus 1 it is minus 1 by 2. 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2, 2 by 2, that is 1. And at 0 it is 1, and at 0 it is 0. 1 plus 0, 1. And at 1 it is 3 by 2, and here 1 by 2. 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2, 4 by 2, that is 2. And at 2 it is 3 by 2, and 2 minus 1 by 2. 3 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. 3 minus 1 by 2, 2 by 2, that is 1. And at 3 it is 1 by 2, and at 3 it is minus 3 by 2. 1 minus 3 by 2. 1 minus 3 by 2 is minus 2 by 2, that is minus 1. And at 4 it is minus 1 by 2, and at 4 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, it is 0. Like this we will get the resultant sketch like this. This is exactly same as that of the original sketch. So these are all some problems related to the signals. Okay, with this we will end this session. We will continue in the next class.